Alright, so I struggled yesterday afternoon was the parts and Celestis New Teferi build was kind of maybe too many questionable cards, but with this build I think we are I think I won all my matches yesterday night with this build. I got it from one of my viewers. Oh, it's not just mono white aggro. Okay. Probably should cycle, try to hit a land drop. Here, Optimus Prime. Have you ever taken the time to cringe over how Americans have butchered French names for places and cities over here? I think it's kind of funny. The way they pronounce it. There's a lot of French names in Michigan, and I would be confused because I would see how it's written, and Liz would say it away, and I'm like, what? That's not at all how you say it. Like, it was all confusing at first. What does this card do? I guess I should just cast a sweeper right away, even though it needs to draw a card. Not mess around too much.
Teferi squad, let's go. Yellow hot pigeons, yellow hot time.
Such goos. Let's go. Warlord Wolf, thank you so much for the 14 months. Yeah, that card's kind of okay. Learning. There's a small town in central Illinois named Leroy, and they say Leroy. Yeah.
Hold that thought.
Hey, Amogus. Yeah, the one street name that I remember was De Quinder, but if you say it the French way, it's De Cambre. I'll spell it in chat. But in the US they say De Quinder. The card could be a problem. Oh, Vigilance. Good beats.
Well, that didn't pan out.
Like, I wouldn't be too scared of that card in general, but they have the castle, so maybe they can just keep making land drop after land drop. We'll see. I can steal the mouse or no. Can play at the ferry.
Ideas, like seconds, are fleeting.
Should I get rid of Steal Away right away? I'll get rid of the Deserted Beach for now. How do you say crêpe cœur? Crêpe. Crêpe is not a word though. Cœur. What the? Oh, crève. Crève-cœur. Ouais, un crève-cœur. How do you say it in the? How would you say that in the US? So I could get rid of Nexus and seal away the Mouser. Nexus is not exactly their scariest land though. I'll just let my Teferi take a hit. I'll seal away the Mouser. We say Creve Cur. A Creve Cur. Interesting.
No more games.
Oh. I'll just counter it. Seems like value. Creep core. Alright. They're not fans of planeswalkers. Planeswalkers are cheats. Alright, Bafflian seems good. Not much else. I wonder if you have more graveyard stuff. Sacrifice an artifact, search your library for an artifact, put it on the battlefield. Rest in Peace stops Modeler and stops that. Stops some of their stuff. Is Tommy Reinforcement good enough to buy me sometime? Could be. Something like that. I started to watch Squid Game. I think I watched the first 3 episodes. It's alright, I guess. These quotes. Talk about quotes taken out of context. It's getting all much. Sure. All right. Why are we playing Master of Time? It's a card I've always liked more than most, honestly. Wait, why did I not play Portable Hole last turn? Interesting decision. I've always liked the Fairy Master of Time. Thought it was maybe a little underrated. Did I make a 1/1 right away? I think I probably want to. As well as some scatter up. Oof. That's kind of nasty. Alright. Am I supposed to bite the bullet now or wait a bit?
This month's rent yellowhat arrived.
Oh yeah, I could do that. That seems fine. I can pay for it. Buys me a little time. Like, I really don't want to let them draw cards because I don't have much going on, you know? It's not like I have a lot of card advantage going on myself. Paperback Person, thank you so much for your resub. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. Especially bad to let them draw cards when they have Philodar's Retreat and they're getting value out of their lands. Legacy R. Thank you so much for the primary sub. 4 months. Appreciate it. Clicked or they're just kind of hedging. Oh, oh wow, nice. I'm really happy to trade, I think. is they have hive, they have crawling, they even have castle eventually. Okay.
Yellow hot pigeons, yellow hot pigeons, yellow hot pigeons.
Miss Guilo. Appreciate the resub. So many pigeons. Yeah, this castle's gonna be a problem. Is that the land I'm supposed to feel over in? I guess the good news is we didn't see too much gain life in their deck. Too much life gain. I'm gonna speak properly. Yeah, our plan is just to draw a bunch of cards. I'll check in real, let that happen. Making a token buys me time. Force them to commit a bit more. Alright, I'll make a token for now. I can always, if I do it on none of their turn or on my turn, it's kind of the same thing.
I won't hide from the world any longer. Keep up the pace.
Alright, let's see if I can keep my Teferi alive. They shouldn't have too many removal spells left in their deck. Maybe they have something else to get their creatures through. Oh wow. Right.
That didn't go according to plan.
Yeah. Right. Yes, they're drawing 2 cards. Good news is that only trigger once. That's why I played both. Makes the game so much tougher. They have cards like Fracture. Wow. Yeah. Is 2 Sensor, 2 Essence Scatter an appropriate replacement for Memory Lapse? In Jeskai Opus, I went straight to 3 negates, 1 Tail's End. Depends what you play against. I heard there was a lot of aggressive decks in Mythic. Lots of humans. Censor is a great card. And then the other counters that are more less flexible, you should you know, don't overdo it. The mix is good. Oh. Yeah, this is getting all getting out of control. I think I'm just gonna play it to fairy and cantrip it.
If you show remorse, I'll show restraint. No time
It's not even that big of a deal. I was kind of gonna die anyways to their attack. You usually don't want to use your removal if you can get rid of a planeswalker with an attack. I guess there's a chance I can protect my Teferi. They're gonna have a lot of cards, but maybe if they didn't draw something like a Fracture. Might actually be able to turn the corner.
I'll have a better plan next time.
Fractures.
Keep up the pace.
I don't even have triple blue. I guess I can field over into an island if I really need to. Oof. Definitely not keep track. I'm not sure how I win this game. Let's find out. I think I'm going to bring in Nezahal for the third game. That card would have been good earlier.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil, meditate and prepare.
Alright. If I hardcast, I'm just dead on board. But yeah, I'm not even sure that's great for me. Maybe I should have taken the sweeper. Probably send in the Crawling Barrens. Hey, Burns by Sin, I missed your message. Sorry you're feeling down. Hope you get through it. I was too busy getting wrecked. Okay, they're actually giving me a small chance, I feel. By not just sending in Crawling Barrens here. The land has menace.
the trick for this?
Superwalk, thanks for the gifted sub. And gifted sub number 19. That's a lot. Thanks, bud. Alright. So stealing a creature is probably better than killing them. Take that charm. Can I live? It doesn't look like I can really live, right? Maybe I was supposed to make a 4/4 and keep absorb up. I could steal a token, block one, make another token. Do I have enough mana to activate both? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, yes. So I have to chomp here, let that through. 12. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna hope that they play spells. Oh, he has lifelink. Good catch. Yeah. That might be the one life that's gonna keep me alive. Alright, they're not sending in the crawling barons. Maybe have a removal spell. That'd be amazing. A fracture. No. Alright, I mean. Oh, vigilance, it can pump. So I guess I should block like that instead. Place plus spell. Nice. I think I just have to play the fairy and draw.
Right on schedule.
Hope I draw something good.
No time for a break.
Eight mana. That's 2 blockers. Does that keep me alive? I think all they have to do is activate both, play a land, and then I'm dead on board. Oh, they don't have the land? They're just dead on boards. Alright. We got there. Oh, they're at 7. Yeah, I got all help from opening on that one. Good games. I think I should have lost. I was all lucky. I don't think it's been especially great. But there's no great options. Sensor would have done the job. You're just supposed to play 4 sensors. Oh. I haven't lost a match. Was this version I haven't lost a match? I lost most of my matches was another version, but it was very different. Uh-oh. Okay. Zero scry top, 0 bottom. Interesting.
Fast.
Small mistake, I guess. That's fine. The fairy tale will work. Am I actually gonna live if I tap out for Shark Typhoon? I might not, but I think it's probably still my best option. Not sure what else I'm supposed to do. Alright, didn't take too much damage. You're playing Curious Obsession and multiple chart, of course. A lot of card draw. How many do I have in my graveyard? Only 3. I wonder if they have made the counter spells. The phasing bug is annoying. What's the phasing bug? That is it a visual bug? Should have waited to pump for them to pump. Oh, yeah, I was worried about counter spells. But I guess I shouldn't be. Does Royal Sign give trample? I think it does. First strike trample. 0 top, 0 bottom, interesting. I mean, I guess I have to counter that. That was a big mistake. Just telling you to try it away. Okay. So you're saying, oh, Sweeper is all I need right now.
Focused and disciplined. Keep an open mind.
They both work. Definitely taking commit. Yeah, the mana. Ah, what a turnaround. Narset into commit. Looks like we're back to yesterday's luck. Unreal. We didn't see Phoenix. I guess they don't have Phoenix. Rest in peace. Not that great. Baffling in is good. This is probably not that great either. So they probably played just these 12 creatures, right? The ones we saw. Gus could be okay. Dispute could be okay. Absorb seems a little clunky. Fairy Master of Time not super great. Trimming one of these probably good because they're gonna have a bunch of counter spells. It's gonna be harder to resolve. Search on the draw is probably a little slow. Essence Scatter also not super good against them. I don't think I want Essence Scatter. Vita not the worst. Yeah, I'll just keep in all the Teferi. I'll keep in the search. Rip, nah, they don't have Phoenix. I don't think they have enough to bring in Rest in Peace. It's like Unholy Heat and Chandler. And I can kind of steal the Chandler anyway, so feels a little underwhelming to me. Good hand. Is Supreme Verdict ever coming to Historic? I don't know what their plans are for Historic. They really haven't hinted too much at their global philosophy. Yeah, Croakies be like, Gab can be top streamer for a little while as a treat. Interesting spot. Making sharks pretty powerful against them. Missing land drop also kind of a disaster though. White Timely, Reinforcement over Sunset Revelry. I didn't try Sunset Revelry. I could give it a try. Is Absorb necessary? If you don't want to craft Absorb, you don't have to. Absorb is probably one of the least essential cards in the deck. I think a few hard counter has been good. Oh no. Do they have a Spell Pierce? How scary is that card? Kind of scary. I think I should fight over it. Maybe if they fight back, I get to resolve an Narset. It's not all bad.
is my domain. I have practiced against men. Hone your prowess.
Oh, that's the command.
Quell your temper.
Steal the token and kill the planeswalker. Problem is, they have cheap counters after sideboard, so if I let it resolve, you can't afford to not spend your mana. So if I let it resolve, I probably need to charm to draw 2 cards. That's not how these games work out. You're not going to be able to resolve the spells, etc.
I like a bit of style, doesn't hurt.
I know my responsibility.
I think I should probably plus. And hopefully minus
Keep
it
up
next
the
turn.
pace.
Questionable. Yeah. I guess the emblem doesn't do a ton if you can keep Narset in play. They draw 1 extra card a turn. You don't have that many islands. You don't need many islands when you have Moon Emblem. You don't need to be drawing 7 cards a turn.
Let us plan for the trials ahead.
That's probably a mistake. You can just +1 with no target. Oh nice, target creature. Wow. That's pretty rare that they word these planeswalker that way. As this one's worded differently because you have another +1 you can use if you want a +1. They're off it. Another one bites the dust. Narset. Yeah. Good hand. Let's see. Temple Garden. Assuming I'm gonna have to use my mana to deal with their creatures. And I'm not really gonna have time to cycle. I regret it though. I'll use definitely Portable Hole because a lot of their creatures cost more than 2. I also played Furman because I have commit, so I'm like, maybe I need the 6 lands anyways. So it began. Probably gonna choose commit just because it's my most expensive card. Can you use the second +1 on all sounds with no target? No, you usually can. It usually says up to 1 creature. Not for that one. I do have Portable Hole. But it is nice use of my mana. And then I can just say go again with commit up. And then if they don't do anything, I get to seal away. P got such a cool card. So balanced too. Did a really good job. Feels like, you know, like a perfect Magic card in some ways. Just feels just right. The stats, everything about it. Could just commit it. I could draw 2 in response. Yikes. Just steal it. It doesn't do much to steal it though. They only care about the effect. Doesn't block well. That's good for me. That's really good. That's not a good play. They know most of my hand too. Oh. Right. It's fine. Do I seal away now, or do I keep absorb mana up? I do have commit if they have something nasty. I think we just seal away now, honestly. Collected company would be a problem. Skyclave apparition would be also pretty good for them. Kind of a risky play. I wonder why they didn't play. Oh, because they want to. Alright. Done a sec. That Castle Ardenvale might actually take over this game. They don't know about the absorb, which is nice. Counter mana, they may have Coco. The problem is if they have Coco, they could just say go and then they're gonna. I'm gonna have to use my mana and tap out. So if they have company, they're probably gonna get to resolve it. Any more Bart Sec? Didn't feel so great last time. It was fun. Did Barkpass get any new cards? Let's see, 4, 6, 7. Alright, so I guess I'll play this first. Put Kahira in my hand, actually. Uh-oh. That might be a problem. Hopefully I didn't get baited. Don't have much of a choice. I can't let them keep adding to the board. That purr. So good. Darkside's got Arlene and the free drop wolf. I did get some cards. Huh. He scooped? What the hell? Wow, people really don't like playing against control. Damn. The secret, the hidden value of playing control on the ladder. A+ delivery too. I'm gonna use my COA, I think. For some reason, COA makes all your cards super shiny. Well, I don't know how to split it because I got a list from someone and I never changed it. I should. No reason not to play a split. What would I pick for the qualifier? I don't know yet. This blue-white deck has felt pretty good. I think John's Sacrifice is good. I haven't been playing much Historic though. So I'm not sure what else is good. I thought John's Sacrifice was one of the best decks before the new set and before the lapse ban. Apparently Seth just got fed up of getting paired against John Sack every round and he started playing the old Sultai Ultimatum deck. The deck we played in the MPL the 1 week. So, looks like there's a little metagame going on, you know. What's the deal here? Just put Kahira in my hands. Yeah, I mean, I don't know yet. We'll see in a few weeks. People are going to start playing more Historic and stuff, so you'll just have a better idea in a bit. Just going to let that resolve and use my Wrath of God next turn.
Well, that didn't pan out.
Try to set up... That's fine, because it doesn't...
Time for plan B. As soon as I think of one.
Oh, and they're playing around another Shark Dive Fin. Should draw first, but I can't imagine I'm not gonna cast a Wrath of God here. Why Seal Away? I guess Exile is a reason. Exile's good against Vanguard. There's a few cards and not letting them draw a card. Card's annoying.
Keep up the pace.
I train every day. With thoughtfulness before action.
I guess Portable Hole would have been nice. Oh well. Unearth is good in this deck, yeah. Unearth's pretty cool, cool ability, pretty strong too. I think I'm just gonna counter that.
We need to move quickly.
See a lot of sharks in my future. Feelings on the blue-white cycling partisan deck. I think the list I was playing yesterday had too many expensive cards in it. And I think partisan is mostly good against control, so if there's a lot of aggressive decks, it might not be worth it.
I still have much to learn.
But I think partisan, you can play partisan, but you need to change the rest of the deck. Like Celestis and all was cool, but I think it just makes like awkward hands
Not
and
going to win no more games.
I can actually play that. Flying Haste. I guess I can just commit it, maybe. No, does that counter? It does actually.
Stop that! Don't make another move.
Alright, Rip to Fairy, I guess. Actually, I could have just drawn some cards, did some blockers. Probably could have saved. I have another one. Who cares? Damn. It was easy, but matchup's kind of scary. Company, the land, that Cascade card. Gravity Gear's Cage doesn't stop Cascade, right? What about Unearth? Does Unearth say cast? Return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Still stops it, right? Cage seems decent against them. Baffling into Gust. Gust seems fine. At least you don't get Cavern of Souls in this format. These cards are a bit slow. Does the Sliver deck have any good matchups? Not sure. I'm guessing it's probably a deck that's 50-50 in a lot of matchups. Maybe play draw dependent, or maybe just draw dependent. I think Slivers is a real deck. Authority? Authority is mostly good against haste stuff. Helps a bit against Unearth. Not super exciting. I already have 61 right now anyways. Can you cut a land and draw? I don't do that very often. Maybe I should do it more. When did they try to cut a land on the draw? I'm not sure, but the logic is that Menace. Man, they might just not have a basic in their deck, right? Alright. I need to know. Let's see if we do them dirty. Yep. So yeah, the logic is that you draw an extra card, so you don't need to hit your land drop. It's easier to hit your land drops. I'm playing it that way because if I play Teferi and it does have a muscle sliver, I lose my Teferi.
Keep up the pace. That was uncalled for.
Oops.
No time for a break.
I know 88 ways. I have just the trick for this.
I'll take it back up to Ferry. Yeah, it looks like they're on the budget mana base.
I shall miss your company.
Surely I can find a sweeper. Alright, I guess we're just casting sharks again.
We need to move quickly.
Or making sharks. Sharks, comrades. Oh right, I've grabbed Vigorous Cage in play. Totally forgot. Did it too. Wait, what? Why did I only get one rank? What would you recommend playing at Mythic Qualifier if I have zero clue about the format? I don't know enough about Historic, honestly. I mean, have you played junk food before? You play a lot of Control. I'm not even sure what the top tier decks are, really. Ryu Bakura. Oh, we got an anniversary, a 4-year anniversary. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for all the support. The Oaks deck seems pretty good to me. Yeah, white green in general is pretty strong, whether it's the kind of normal version or the one with the combo. Yeah, I'll just put Kahira in my hands against potential Croxa. The classic. Oh, I'm gonna say go. I cycle Shark, try and hit my 5th land drop. Oh, there's also the What's it's called? Isn't Aura still decent? -1 damage. Whoops. How many cards do they have in their yards? Lots. 12. Ugh. I mean, I think I'm still supposed to counter Croxa here. Needed that.
I won't hide from the world. No time for a break.
Charm would have also done it. Mono red or mono white? I think the mono white humans deck is good. Maybe that's the
Enough.
one of the best decks right now. Probably not too hard to play. No, you shouldn't take my word for it though. It's only my second day playing Historic ever since they added the last set and suspended memory lapse. And I've only played blue white so far. Shocker. Did I mess up? Am I supposed to seal away supplier? Oh no. The hive. Oh wow. Okay.
Hold that thought.
That's just good deck building. Sign up for Arena Premium with code yellowhat.
No time for a break.
Could keep Essence Scatter. Most of their annoying cards are creatures.
Time for plan B. As soon as I think of one. Hurry.
Croxa, very nice. Just hard casting Shark Typhoon every game. Like it's no big deal.
Let's skip to the good part.
Mind and body.
Sorry, they're gonna
Keep an
screw.
open mind.
Rip, Baffling End, Gust, Cage. Call against command kind of wrecks me. Seal Away's Wall Sketch. So many of their creatures have attack triggers. Absorb's a little expensive. Teferi doesn't seem great. Commit and Search was Rip. Kind of sus too, but powerful against discard spells if I don't have Rest in Peace. Timely's not worth it. Authority's not worth it. I'll keep in the Search. Only have 2 Rest in Peace, and they might have the discard for it. They might have the black and 1 removal spell that kills enchantments. I think they just gave black enchantment removal. There's nothing sacred anymore. Doesn't scatter might just be awkward. Kind of a little sketchy to bottom S and scatter, but they have turned to Arcanist. Alright, what's the deal here? I think you just play. I have very few basic planes in my deck, so I think it makes sense to play Castle Art and Veilfiller first. Alright, do they have a Thoughtseize? Didn't have it on turn 1. David, congrats on the Arena Open win. Alright, I'm gonna chance it. Guessing Wrath of God now doesn't seem like a super winning proposition.
excellent timing. Time is much more malleable than people think. Really should have seen that coming.
He is giving President Macron the daily digest, daily arena digest. If I had won Magic Worlds, it was Macron would have tweeted me. I don't know. Magic World's also probably not as big of a deal as winning the international. Maybe. Never know. Kind of a weird game. I'm not doing terrible, but I'm not doing great either. They're getting priority for something. Oh, village rights. Alright. That did not feel good. That's a tough decision too. Should I play my land or not? Guten Tag, Frostbite. Ich heiße Gabriel. Ich spiele Magic. Ich liebe Blau-Weiß Control. Aber ich weiß nicht, ja. Ich habe 8 Mana. Ja, 50 Belohnungspunkte für meine Deutschsprechen ist nicht sehr value. Sehr schlecht value. Für 50 Belohnungspunkte, du kannst Highlight 25 Messages. Wait, is it 25 or more? 25 plus 2 zeros. Oh no. 50 und 200 messages. Why not hardcast? Because I think if I hardcast, I'm going to lose this game. And I think if I cycle, I have a shot. If I hardcast, they don't even have to play a spell. They can just attack, put me down to 2. And then I think it gains really hard once I'm down to 2. Mein Deutsch ist absolut perfekt. Ach, danke. Ich weiß, ich weiß. Alright, I need my one of baffling ends. Easy. No! All these portable holes, my god. I mean, I guess you're gonna be good at some point. Unless their hand is just mono Culligan's command. Yeah, that's just perfect deck building, as I like to say. Monk ass. Oh, I'm just dead on board. Got him. See, I mean, not so bad, I guess. At least you get to seal away in response to the spell. So even if they get value, you get rid of it. Good against their manlands, which they have many of. But every other card's pretty useful. Timely lines up kind of okay to against the manlands. If you can get there. Maybe with all the graveyard hate, I should have more. Oh, I'm going to try this. Because all the graveyard hates, that kind of negates a lot of their 2-drops, 1 and 2 drops. Alright, I need a few lands. I need a rest in peace on top of my deck. So they can't make me discard it. Alright, good enough. I actually have good mana too. Untapped. Triple blue-white land in the first 3 turns of the game. Just beautiful. Ready to drink of water. I'll be right back. I think they'll ever print Blood Moon in Historic. What do you think of Timely versus the new Sunset Revelry? Seems unlikely you're going to have less cards than your opponent very often. Alright, rest in peace one time. Like stealing the Chandler? I feel like stealing the Chandler is not gonna get me anywhere. Just need to final rest in peace. Especially the way I've drawn the first few turns. I'm just behind. I need the power of rest in peace. I mean, that's something. Hopefully you don't have on-tap black. Prage. It's not the end of the world. I do lose 2 lands, but... and take 6 damage. Their discard spell is gonna break. Might have Village Rites though. I guess they don't have Village Rites. Alright, good beats. Should I play it? Does having a permanent play do anything for me? I think I'm doing okay this game. It's kind of nice when you get to that spot where their discard spells don't do anything anymore. Because you're pretty much able to play every card you draw. Come on, rip. If I play now, they're gonna bottom. And then I might have a Crocsap problem. If I don't play it now, they're gonna probably use a discard spell next turn. And I gust it. So it's kind of the same thing, so maybe I should just gust now. Oh, it actually kept it. I did not expect that. Alright, maybe I should just attack with the Hall. I guess the Hall is good at blocking Crocsap. So I play Search. I can't activate the Hall. I take 9 damage. Ooh. Tense game. Okay. That's got to be better for me than them just putting Lurrus in their hand, right? What are they even gonna name? Portable Hold? Teferi? Well, sure. I don't think bringing in Necromancer in this matchup is super great. What do I lose to if I just say go with Hall up? I guess they attack, I block, I lose a card and then just play it again. think that's probably fine for me. I mean, there's almost no way to have Fatal Push in their deck after sideboard. Might have Colgan's Command though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I played that one scared. Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess Portable Hole would have been not very good either. Wow. Man, how brutal. That's a tilt. Kind of unfortunate. I win game one and then pretty much all I have to do is draw a Rest in Peace at almost any point in either sideboard games and I win. Feels bad. But without Rest in Peace, it's just really hard, especially with Skulligan's Command now. I guess I didn't have to scoop. A bit of a tell scoop. Society Geek, was that you, the red black deck? That was a good match. You have 4 Rest in Peace in your side against Izzet Phoenix and Rakdos Arcanist. Problem is you don't even really want 4 against Izzet Phoenix. So basically your like 3rd and 4th Rest in Peace are almost exclusively for one matchup. Just fine if everyone's playing Rakdos Arcanus, but I'm not sure that's the case. I would have blue mana. I'm gonna get Spell Pierced into Oblivion.
2020 party.
Well, hopefully I don't just die on their next turn. The Dog Doctor. The 20 months party. Appreciate the resub. Shock themselves, monk ass. Okay. Alright. How do I even stabilize? Teferi minus. Do I have to Teferi minus on the Ozolith? Probably, right? I would like just Teferi plus. And I can Wrath of God plus Essence Scatter. Let's do that.
Time for a break.
Could have also gotten really lucky and hit a seal away. Would have been pretty amazing. I have Nexus now? Yikes. Well, at least if they lure us right away. That's kind of good for me. Like Nexus means they just have lethal. Can we take a quick search?
That didn't go according to plan.
Don't I just feel over in now? Yeah, I'll do that. This way I flip my search for sure. Right. Get my third blue for a second. I was like, no, I can't cast it. Could just stay go. Take 5. Use search or steal the Ozolith. Looks like I've actually turned the corner. I don't actually care about the Ozolith anymore. I have so much removal. I don't even know. Oh, and I totally forgot about the whole having potentially like a Dobbins veto. Wait, does that do anything? Or it just makes way more counters. I'm gonna one-shot them with Charm. My cat. It's dirty. You did this? I did this. I love cats. Kind of a sketcher. Alright, nice. There's only one basic plains in the deck, I think. I'm just gonna counter it. Too many ramifications. Oh, it's kind of scary. Start building up my cat. Ooh. Alright. The one lander doesn't pay off. This is nice. Keep the board clear. They draw a non-land in 2 turns. No rush. I need to play into a spell pierce. Even though it doesn't look like a spell pierce. They're kind of tapping their mana in a suspicious way. Damn, they got into my head. Are they just showing incredible patience? Was there counterspell? I think the only way I can ever lose is if I start jamming at the wrong time and getting wrecked by multiple disputes in a row. It is like pretty suspicious that they're not playing any 2 mana cards, which their deck is probably full of. Alright, I came this far. What should I do? They might not have a ton of basics, actually. Yeah, I could have jammed Fairy
His hat
earlier.
is yellow. He's our fellow. Go Gabe.
I think I played it well, though. Just didn't put myself at risk. Hasidic. Hey, 6 months already. Thanks for the resub. What's Argbound Prototype? Just 2 Mauler for 2. Buying Kahira? No, I wanted to just play a castle or activate a castle. Alright, I get another shot. Goblins is probably gonna be tough. I only have one authority in my sideboard. Turn 3 Moxus. You know what? Can't live in fear. Maybe I'll just break. Turn 3 Moxus into 1 Goblin. Well, keeping a sensor wouldn't have done anything for me. Damn, does that give haste? Is that turn 3 kill? Wow. That just happened. Blink, and you might just miss it. I think this hand will be okay. I can draw white mana. I can draw a charm. I can draw another Teferi. Wily. Fortunate. I should just draw 2. Alright, chat. Prage. White mana, untapped. Thanks. That was nice. Alright, good news they didn't Muxus, because if they Muxus this turn and I hadn't drawn, and I don't draw a non-tapped white source, I just probably die. Yeah, Authority might just be the absolute best sideboard card you could have against Goblin, bar none. So they have only 4 power in play. Tempting. Very tempting. Goblin is something people have been playing. I've played against, it's probably like 5% of the field, I would say. Between 5 and 10, something like that. It did get a few upgrades. I think that card's pretty strong. Even though the list is pretty tight to start with, there's just not much wiggle room.
That was uncalled.
Oh yeah, I played against a combo version yesterday, actually. Straight from modern.
You know what? I'm not done.
Liz used to play Blast Zone. I wonder if most people still do.
My prowess is on hone your prowess.
Let her resolve. +1 life. I actually lost a game like that once against goblins. I had the game locked up, but I had Narset memory and I decided to play memory for fun. And I totally bricked. And my opponent just drew... I think they needed like a war chief or...
Hold that thought.
They had like a decent amount of outs, but they also needed me to not draw a counter spell. The Grand D.
With thoughtfulness before action.
Is timely better than anything else in my deck? Timely kind of helps you survive the one hit of Muxus. Might be worth. Maybe commit. It's a little greedy. Let's rid of the artifact. Why don't I have more authorities? Because you only get to put 15 cards in your sideboard, and it's only really good against Gruul and Goblins. I don't know what the meta is like. I've barely played against Gruul, though. Alright, hopefully you don't have a turn-free kill.
Hello.
Hello. Evening Styles. Thank you for the tier 1 resub. 32 months. No biggie. They're well on their way to turn-free kill. Alright, that's not a wily goblin. For those of you who missed it, I got killed on turn 3 in game 1. And they were on the play, so it's not even like they had the extra cards. They had turn 1 Prospector, turn 2 Wily. Yeah, turn 3 Muxus into... No wait, they had even better than that. Because they didn't even have to sack their goblins. Oh, they had Iron Crag, right. Turn 1 Prospector, turn 2 Wily, turn 3 sack my treasure, play a land, Iron Crag,
Love the
Muxus.
UWU gameplay.
Hey, Cobalt. Glad you enjoyed Blue White. Uh-oh. They're all in again, chat. Hold me, chat. Hold me tight.
Lakad mo,
Normally.
I'm back. Or I've always been here.
Jeez.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious!
What the hell is that? Dude, turn free kill twice on the play? All I needed was like one interaction spell. Like literally anything. Oh my god. One seal away, that would have done it.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! That ball was on the line! Chalk flew up!